Today I'm sharing my complete bathroom makeover, and 98% of it was done with just a little bit of paint. I'm going to show you the before, the process, and a 1-year update so that you can see just how well everything has held up. Well, if you feel like you're trapped with an old, outdated bathroom because you just don't have the skill or the budget to do anything about it, well, I'm here to prove you wrong. And to do that, we're going back in time 1 year ago before this makeover started. And this is the look that we're starting with. When we purchased this house 17 years ago, the walls were painted this bright but deep kind of shade of yellow, sort of like what you see in this picture here. That is the original white countertops, and all the cabinets were painted white as well. So it was very bright white and yellow. I decided to choose this bluish shade of gray and use the browns with it. That was the big thing back then, and it doesn't look too bad considering both of my kids spent their teenage years using this bathroom. But now, let me show you the scary truth of what this actually looks like. Along most of the ceiling, I have this spackle. It's actually mud work. When I had my kitchen redone, the guy said that he would come in here and touch up some spots for me because I thought that I was ready to paint. But actually, this bathroom has been like this for several years. Since he's patched this up, I have painted 3 bedrooms and a dining room with a lot of space in between. I mean, look at this. My baseboards where I run the vacuum cleaner has knocked a lot of the paint off. The cabinets have held up well, but we are definitely ready to tackle this room. So now that I've shown you the scary truth, there's no dispute that this bathroom needs a lot of attention. But besides replacing my sink and bathtub fixtures, all of this is going to be done with just a little bit of paint. And the first step in this process is to remove all of the contents so that I can get started with the sanding. Here's a cute little fella that I found at an estate sale. Now, a minute ago, I did say that I was clearing out the room to start sanding. Now, I don't want that to scare you away because in most cases, you're not going to have to do any sanding at all. I had some major spots in my wall and in my ceiling that needed some attention. The majority of this makeover and your makeover can be done with just paint. And paint is so easy, and you can buy a gallon for under $100. And if you don't like it, you can redo it. It's the easiest and cheapest way to make a major change. Now here, unfortunately, I am going to have to do some sanding. And it took a lot of sanding. Now, because I put this off for so long, the mud had started to crack. So now I'm going to have to go back with a little bit of spackling and touch up a few of the spots and get it sanded again. Then I will be ready to clean up all of the dust that is now 1 inch thick on everything. But that's okay, it needed to be done, and I am so glad that I'm finally getting this project started. The best item to use to remove dusty surfaces is the microfiber towel. So you'll see me using a microfiber towel here, and then I will be using a microfiber mop to do the walls and all of the larger surfaces. As you can see here, I wasn't kidding around when I said it was an inch thick on everything. And just to be sure that I have it out of all of the cracks and crevices, I'm using my cordless vacuum. Okay, now I'm ready to move on to my next project, which you probably won't have to do if you're doing a bathroom makeover, but I have to replace the caulking around my bathtub. And while we're here, check this out. Brand new faucets and fixtures. That is so much better. Okay, now that I have all of the caulking removed from the tub, this is what you need to use if you do caulk your bathtub. It's waterproof, it's made for bathtubs, it will work great. But I decided to do something different this time. This is the caulking that you can buy in the roll, that it's kind of a peel and stick. I think that it had a very clean finish and overall it looked great, but I really wish now that I would have used the standard caulking. So now that all of the little extra projects are out of the way, it is finally time to start painting. And just like cleaning, you want to start from the top down. Again, in most cases, you won't even have to paint your ceiling, but because I had that patch on mine, I had no choice but to paint. Now, if you're in a situation where you do need to paint your ceilings, just make sure that you're using ceiling flat paint. Unfortunately, the next step in the process I did not get on film, but I will give you a rundown of everything that I did. I painted the cabinets, and the first and probably most important step is to make sure that you're starting with a very clean surface. The next step is to apply a Kiltz primer on the cabinets before painting. This serves several important purposes. It's going to improve your paint adhesion, it blocks stain, it seals the surface, and certain Kiltz primers are formulated to prevent mildew. Next, I applied 2 coats of a kitchen and bathroom formulated paint. Now, the reason why it's important to use a kitchen and bathroom paint is because these areas are high traffic and exposed to unique conditions. These paints are formulated to help with moisture and humidity, mildew and mold protection. Also, they provide the added durability that you need in these areas. Another thing that is important is the sheen options. Many of the kitchen and bathroom paints come in a semi-gloss or satin finish, which makes them so much easier to clean compared to flat finishes. So by using a kitchen and bathroom paint on your cabinets, you're going to ensure that the finish will withstand all of the unique challenges of these spaces while also maintaining the beautiful shiny finish for the long term. Now it's time to put some paint on the walls, and I chose Behr's Original White. This is a creamy white, not a pure white, and I just love the warm, fresh, and clean feeling that it added to the room. You can kind of see here the difference between the pure white and this creamy white. Now the first step is to cut in. A lot of people go in after they roll on the paint and just touch up the edges, but I have always done the cutting in first. And another thing that I like to do that a lot of people don't is I like to feather that line out so that there's not any possibility of some harsh lines that may show through in the end. Okay, now that everything is cut in, I'm going to fill my pan with some paint, grab a roller, and get busy. Okay, the bathroom is painted at this point, and I'll show you the completed project in the end. So please stick around for that, because with that, I'm going to be giving you a 1-year update on how everything held up. But until then, I wanted to share with you this Glacier Bay faucet that we chose from Lowe's. This is not sponsored. I'm just showing you what we chose to use, because that's going to be very important when I get to the update. Now, the next thing that I did that involves paint is deciding which direction I wanted to go with the hardware. I put some black tape on some of them, left the other one silver, and left the vote up to my kids. And they all said that I needed to go with the black. So that's exactly what I did. I removed all of the hardware, I took it out back, placed it on a piece of cardboard, and I used this flat protective enamel from Rust-Oleum, and I spray painted my towel bars, all of my handles and knobs, and my toilet paper roll holder. Now all that's left to do is to put everything back together. You're getting a sneak peek at how the walls turned out, but please stay till the end. I can't wait to give you the update. So as I'm piecing this bathroom back together, let me know, have you ever tackled a bathroom painting project yourself? And tell me what you thought of it. Now, I know that bathrooms and kitchens are some of the most challenging spaces to paint. Not because it's hard, just because there's a lot of little areas that you have to get into. But boy, does it make the biggest impact. I did procrastinate and put this project off for actual years, but I am so glad that it is finished now. So now we're going to go forward in time to the present day where I can give you that update. Let's go. Okay, so here we are a year later, and this is how everything is looking. We're catching this video during the winter season. It's after Christmas. This is nearing the end of January, so I don't have a whole lot of decor in here, but I will show you around. This is the update on the sink. This is what this one looks like. We're getting a lot of the white buildup here. I do not recommend the black faucets if you have hard water. We don't have hard water, and this is still how it has turned out over time. And we barely even use this bathroom. I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like in our bathroom that we use every single day. It's not very good at all. Let me show you. Okay, here we are in our everyday use bathroom, and I hope you can see this here. See how it's loose? It's almost like it's getting ready to peel off. And it's over here on this side too. So I am very disappointed in this, not to mention all of the white buildup. When you turn this, I always try to run my towel and a toothbrush, anything up under here to get this clean, but it's just not working. And of course we have the white, it's wet now, but of course we have the white on the drain plug too. So like everything else from a distance, it looks great, but when you really take a look at it, it doesn't look good at all. So I do not recommend at least this brand of black faucets. Well, since I'm showing you all of my decor, even though this is a bathroom makeover, I'll go ahead and tell you I also got this for Christmas this year. It's actually glass, and it's a Bath & Body Works bottle. It's kind of neat. And then I think you've seen this before. Jason got me this. It lights up. It says Faith, Family, and Friends. This is a little picture that I got at a thrift store in West Virginia. But anyway, let me show you the bathroom. My spray painted bars and toilet paper roll are holding up perfectly. No complaints there. I found this. I normally do not do shopping at Target, but occasionally that is where I end up. And that's actually where I found this shower curtain. I felt that it had just enough of the blue touches in it and the cream colors and the different shades of brown that it works in here now. And this is the rug that I have. I got it at Walmart. And again, I think it has the perfect shades of browns and creams and tans and blues to go with everything in here now. As far as my spray painted hardware goes, everything is holding up perfectly. So that's a look at that. Now I do have more plans that I want to do in here. I want to frame up this mirror. You know, we just have these hard edges that really dates the bathroom. I either want to take this big mirror down or I want to frame it up. I also still need a new light fixture. I don't want to blind you, but I still need it to replace the light fixture. But this is the bathroom. 1 year later, everything is holding up except for the faucets. That's the one thing that I would not recommend. I also have this little laundry cart under here, and I got that at Ross. But that's that. I hope that this has proven to you that all you need is a little bit of paint and you can make major changes. So don't feel trapped in a dated bathroom and feel like there's just too much money that's going to be involved or too much skill, because this really took no skill at all. I promise you. Just get you a gallon of paint and go at it. A little spray paint can change your hardware so you don't have to invest in those expensive pieces. And you'll have an updated, fresh, new bathroom in no time. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I hope that you'll go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. And of course, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, I hope that you'll go ahead and do so now. It's totally free, and I would love to get to know you down below in the comments. Thanks again, friends. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, if you thought this bathroom held a lot of hidden scary secrets, be sure to check out this video next, where I show you how I faked a clean and organized room in less than an hour.